Check. Test. 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 Yeah, good. Keep on clicking these on that warrior. Good work. Hallelujah. One nation. Unto God. Give money. Hallelujah. What? Open. Oh. That's my new boy. Test. Check. Who's got the name in life? Test. Check. Test. Check. Test. Test. Check. Test. Check. Test. Check. Test. Test. Check. 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 Зоня за 3. Шок, шкося. Только дело подвигай. Teams, please. Get ready. Equipe tudo bom negócio. Test, check, test. Check. Test, check. Зоня за 3. Liga. Foi para esse druga. Ai. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, get it. Just. Eles não vão resultar os dois, vão resultar os dois. Pode produzir, referência dois. Agora dois, três, dois, fica, três fica, fica, dois. Ok, zona za 3, što se kolega Miltige zrtandeš, koja niste vendi direkt na Pristina. Prestaticioni v štot in vsada je na baški što det kdo, pa, da det vas. Ja, maar niet meer weten, zo die dealer in was gesteld. Slečer, here we go. Doja porvă de lăsat me Spăleana contra Kosovas. Kuna vjen me numër Veronika Papernik. Me numër 2 Amalia Rebremska. Me numër 3 Klaudia Sonovska. Edhe me numër 4 Aleksandra Zikjevska. Dura me ndryshet mikrofon. Tash. I presim vojsat nga Pristina deri sa kryet fotografimin shqiptar. Jep. Këtë Anita Granica. Me numër 2 Elisa Cameroli. Me numër 3 Agnesa Ramoni. Edhe me numër 4 Danile Selmani. Zarif kapıda öğrendi. Çek.
Everybody, welcome to the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Pristina Stop 2024. I am Dirk here to give you all the play-by-play. The first matchup that we're going to be seeing is Poland taking on the hometown team of Kosovo. As you can see, the coin flip does go in favor of Kosovo. And lots of familiar teams are going to be in here playing. We have Spain, who's going to be heading off into the Olympics here soon. You can see our two match officials here for this one. Spain, returning champions, won this one. We went to Poitiers, France, and of course Bordeaux, France. Spain ended up going back-to-back there as well. We'll also see Italy coming up later on the day. They won the Gabala Azerbaijan tournament that went down in our third stop that we had here so far. Lots of teams that are going to be competing. Going to be a fun day of women's series action. And here starting off, we have our Pool A matchup. In Pool A, we have Poland, Gyor, Israel, Kosovo, and in Pool B, it'll be Spain, Italy, Portugal, and Romania squaring off. It will be Kosovo starting off with the ball. Cameroli, the one to get the first touches. Maybe you're new to FIBA 3x3, what to expect. 12-second shot clocks, 10-minute game clock. The score you want to get to is 21. As defense already showing here for Poland, the layup goes up. That's no good. So Poland getting them started off with a stop. Coming there from number 13, Sosnowska, and there's also a miss. Cameroli will come away there with the rebound, and there's going to be a foul. Ball will go back up top. High-intensity action. Looks like the weather is going to be permitting for us over there in Pristina, Kosovo. The last thing you want is any rain to start to come down. It'll be 9 seconds on the shot clock here. We'll see what they can try to work with. Trying to work behind the screen as quick as possible. Only 3 seconds remain. The step back move. Trying to get on the inside. Trying to go up and under. And a big block comes in. The shot clock does end up winding down. So Poland showing some heavy defense to start off this one. One of the more experienced teams that we're going to be seeing here tonight. This afternoon, depending on where you're at, as there will be another whistle that'll stop play. Lots of stoppages coming out here early. Ball going to be fed in down to the paint, and that's going to be Sosnowska getting the scoring started off for us. As Poland up one, trying to respond there with a 2, though, is Kosovo. And that ball's going to be bounced around. Another stoppage will come in. Kosovo just with 2 games being played here so far. Back-to-back losses. And here you can see a little tussle to try to get the ball, and that's where the play ended up stopping. From Sosnowska. Another shot will go up there, and that one's going to be an air ball. So we'll be Poland coming back out with it. Ball going to be fed in down low. Little miscommunication coming out there from Poland as that one sails out of bounds. Going to see the size advantage going in favor of Poland, trying to work out as much as possible there and towards that paint. Last 10 games been all over the place for Poland. Last time that we saw them, it was a loss. Cameroli will get it off there to Selmani. That's going to be stolen away. Poland trying to work from behind the arc. The nice dribble drive, the contact. No and one this time. And you get a look at the MCs doing their thing out there in Kosovo. And you can see there'll be some free throws now come up. First free throws of the afternoon coming out here for Poland. And it is good there. Non-stop action here in FIBA 3x3. Kosovo going right the other way. A little twist of the ankle, ended up dropping there to the floor. Poland will get it, feeds it right back down. It's going to be stolen away. Romania gets it, takes the two, and that's going to be just a little bit over the top, a little bit overzealous. A substitution will be coming in now. Grancia for Kosovo. We're trying to do the best to slow down the forces that are down there in towards the paint. The flare does come through. Pristina. They get it out to Wesolowska from downtown. That's no good. Just a constant back and forth. Each time somebody gets the ball, another body that's going to be there right in front of them just to try to disrupt the play. See if Kosovo can try to get their first points here. 2 fouls already for Kosovo. Screen does connect. Now here comes the off-ball action. Screen immediately set there as well. Kamaroli, the floater off the backboard and in. What a move coming out there from Kamaroli. What a way to get your first points if you're a Kosovo. More contact on the dribble drive there in towards the paint. We will reset things back up top. Another substitution, rapid fire coming at you. Still 8 minutes and 1 second to go. Our first game here of the Pristina stop. They'll feed the ball on the inside, and that's a nice little scoop up and in there once more. This time with the right hand. And Poland will get the ball right back. And the drive comes in to the left, just a little short. That's from Sosnowska. Had the right-handed scoop went in before. The left one, not good there this time. This will be a 2 if it drops hard off the back of the rim. Does end up popping out. Zimborska able to get the rebound. The dribble drive down the baseline. We'll have another stop, and we'll be going back the other way. See if Kosovo, they're getting some good looks, just not able to knock down the shots. So go to Kamaroli. All the way over here to Ramani off the backboard and in. What a way to tie the game. Good response coming out here from Kosovo. And the ball will go back over to Kosovo. So the big two, they get the ball right back. We'll see if they can try to build on this one. Kamaroli with the dribble drive. Screen's going to be set. Went hard there through that screen, though. Poland being the taller side, the bigger side. Grancia going to be the one to try to even things out with this team anytime those screens are set. Romani gets the ball poked away. It is going to stay here with Kosovo. And if you've tuned in here for some defense, that is being put on full display by Poland. But still just a tie game. The fouls now racked up 2 in a row. Going over to them. Kamaroli gets some space. The mid-range pull-up, no good. And there comes a rebound from Gracia. Romani now with it. Loses the handles there for a moment. Only 6 seconds remain. The shot from way downtown. There's another air ball. Just trying to get up as many threes as possible. It looked like Kosovo was calling there for a foul initially, but timeout is going to be called. Shout out to everybody watching out there. This FIBA 3x3 Women's Series action. Catching all the action going down on the YouTube channel. YouTube.com/FIBA 3x3 is here. You can see some of the highlights of the scores. That was how Kosovo broke into the scoring. Kamaroli with the floater right there off the glass. Bank is always open. And then this three right here by Ramani. That is what tied some things up. So where Poland got off to a hot start, Kosovo able to bounce right back and make things all square at 3. A little bit more frustrating for Poland, not getting it as easy as possible now as we get right back into the action. Working down in towards the paint is Poland, and that is Zimborska putting it up, and it's a miss. Kosovo will come out there with the rebound. Size mismatch going in favor of Poland here. Players hit the floor trying to get the wrap up, and there we'll have the jump ball come in. A little slick sometimes. Seen them lose the footing quite a bit on some of these dribble drives, but the size advantage heavily in favor there of Pristina of Poland. They'll feed it down low once more, and that's another miss. Sosnowska can't get that one to go, despite having a size advantage. And here's Camaroli. The spin, the lefty scoop up the top of the backboard. And ends up falling right into the hands of Poland. Back down into the paint again. Loses the footing. And here we go from behind the arc. Remember, Suska can't connect, but there's the rebound there for Wenzelowska. Kosovo really holding up here when it comes down to this paint defense. It looked like something that was going to get away from them at the start of the game. But trying to get it done by any means necessary. It'll be 10 seconds here on the shot clock to work with. Now 6 seconds. They feed it in down low. Ziemborska with the layup. Finally gives Poland back their lead. A shot from way downtown again. That one's no good. Wenzelowska will get it. And a little push in the back, it looked like. There on the entry pass. So things will get reset. Now all even at 3 fouls apiece. Poland hold on to that 1 point lead. About to hit the midway point. Here of our first game of the Pristina Women's Series. With Spain coming up in this competition as a shot from behind the arc. That time off the back of the rim. Kosovo remaining composed. Camaroli tries to get the drive there on the inside, does scoop it up and in, but no basket. Play will stop here, be held back. Here was Camaroli there on that drive. A little contact coming up there from the hip from Ziemborska of Poland. Camaroli taking the reins here on this offense. The mid-range pull-up is money there. Kosovo even things back up at 4 apiece, and that's going to be a kick ball. So good news for Poland. It will stay with them. The 18 games they've played here in the women's series, Poland 8 wins, 10 losses. Makes some elite level competition. We mentioned for Kosovo, just 2 games, as there you can see another layup this time from Suska. Lead back over to Poland. Salamani will step back there in the mid-range area. No good. Poland trying to work this around again. Straight down low. Sosnowska. Now they're starting to get the pieces of the puzzle figured out here for Poland. 2-point lead. Trying to even things up here with this shot. Are you kidding me? Camaroli. Another 3 drops in. 6-6. Just when you think Poland's getting some momentum, it completely gets taken away like we saw early in the game. Kosovo also get the ball right back there, denying the entry pass. We'll see if they can try to take the lead here for the first time here in this game. It is Camaroli bullying her way in the inside. Poland able to get the stop. And there's a travel violation called. Not much going the way of Poland here in this one now. There you can see it, the gather, and immediately they turn to the ref. They knew that there was a whistle that was going to be coming. Camaroli, mid-range area again, this time at the front of the rim. Poland will secure the rebound. Ziemborska with it, trying to bully their way in down low. There's a foul on Kosovo. They're on the entry into the paint. Keep an eye on those fouls. Currently sitting at 4 apiece. Nice little elbow turnaround jumper, nothing there. And 2 players pulling on the inside. Little hoop in the arm, the old-fashioned way. Coming out there from Poland. The bucket's good. They'll go to the line to shoot as well. And every single time that we've seen Poland so far get a 2-point lead, it has been Kosovo being able to bounce right back on that next possession to make it a tie game. See if they're able to capitalize on this. It'll be a 2-point play. And a big one coming out here from Poland as Sosnowska can't get the free throw to go to get the old rebound, though. Suska can't get that one to drop. It's just smothering defense being played here by Poland. Kosovo trying to find out of everything possible. A little grab of the wrist there. We'll get the ball right back here. Get a chance to reset some things. Shot clock back over towards 12. Little bump coming in here. The aggression's starting to pick up. And that's going to be a turnover. Thrown right to the hands of the Polish players as Sosnowska tried to go up with that one, and will go to the line to shoot again. See, good entry pass coming out here. Had to recover. Easy foul. Be a whistle on Selmani of Kosova. Was a miss from the free throw line just past time. This time, though, able to get it to go. Poland back up by 2. The Smith from Selmani comes on the inside there. Ground shot trying to stay in play and does. Saves it. Goes right to the hands of Cameroli. Takes the shot. I believe one might have been blocked. We'll have to wait to see what the official call was. And there's going to be a timeout call, so we'll wait to see how everything goes. You can see the fouls that are currently on the board. Now, Kosovo with the 6, Poland with 5. We are just tuning in. This is the Pristina stop from beautiful Kosovo. Hoping that the weather stays the way that it is right now. We'll look at the crowd, all about the fan engagement here at FIBA 3x3. As it is going to be Poland's ball. So no contact was made there on the block. It was just a clean air ball from what we just saw from Kosovo. We'll see what Poland has for us. Going to be Wesolowska to get things restarted. They try to get the ball in back down low as a turnaround floater goes in there from Suska. Now a 3-point lead, largest lead that we've seen of the game here so far. Selmani trying to work out. Gets it up to Cameroli. Not a lot of time left. Has to put something up and almost off the backboard and in, but hit almost every single point of the rim before pointing out. I think the crowd would have erupted out there in Pristina if that one would have dropped in. Cameroli with the head down, driving to the basket, tries to get the switch, and what a block from Wesolowska. Splits the defenders, kicks it out, player open for 3, doesn't even matter. Suska does it again, and a deep shot, trying to respond is Kosova. No response to be made though. Wesolowska feeds down on the inside again, that's a miss, gets the own rebound, goes back up with it, another rebound, he'll back up again. Suska dominating here on the inside, and now Poland starting to run away with this one. But Cameroli not able to get a response. Things looking good here for Poland. Back down to Suska again. Constant pressure being applied down to the paint. I think it's about like 3 straight points now coming out there from Poland. From Poland's number 22. Suska down low again. Just domination here on the inside. A little shaken up there after going into the turnstile. It all looks good, and she will get some much-needed rest after this tear that she just went on. 13-6. That to be a comeback of the ages here from Kosovo. It's stolen away. Sosnowska can't get it to go. Looks like it was going to be an open layup there. Good defensive efforts coming out there from her teammate Ziemborska. Selmani from way downtown. Left side of the rim. Poland able to get the rebound there again. Almost thought about flooring it to the inside. Ziemborska gets the layup there to go. We had mentioned Poland being one of the more experienced teams that we had in this tournament. There's a block. A force to be reckoned with. They have the side. The defense is there as well. Shot from downtown there from Poland. Haven't had a lot of success with shooting the ball from behind the arc. But when you can go into the inside and that's where your offense is dominated, that's maybe all you need. 1:25 here to go. Poland obviously doesn't want to leave this up to the clock. They want to get to 21. Ziemborska. That one just falls short. And it will go out of bounds. And will go over to Kosovo here on the reset. Here you can see the work that's being done here on the inside. It has been a thing of beauty. Lots of misses, getting the own rebound. Suska did the MVP here for Poland, showing that she can do it all down low, getting her own rebounds. You even saw the little turn-away jumper there, too, down in towards the paint. And as I had mentioned, the shots on the inside, about 4 straight points. A solo run there for Suska. 421 in the world there for Rembisuska, as Poland can't get the easy one to go. Thought that one might have been clear, as a shot from behind the arc. Romania can't get that one to go. There's going to be a big foul coming out there from Camaroli, trying to do anything possible to try to get that stop, but just no success with it. Now 7 fouls there for Kosovo, as Poland will step to the line. It's been Sosnowska dominating the free throw attempts here so far for Poland. We will see them coming up in action again later today. They will take on Gyor, and they will also face off against Israel as well. After this game wraps up, we'll have Spain taking on Romania. The Spanish nation seeing a lot of success across a variety of sports. Euro 2024 champions. Carlos Alcaraz in tennis, Wimbledon champion. And they've already won 2 of these tournaments. Might be one of the heavy favorites coming into this one as they get some prep. Their last stop before they head to the 3x3 Olympic Games out there in Paris. Kosovo able to get a layup to go. It's going to take some more efforts coming in here, but with about 40 seconds remaining, it's not looking likely. They do get a stop in there on the inside. The offensive rebound does go to Ziemborska. And they also get a score off a 10-point lead. Have to get up some threes in bunches. And there's a shot from behind the arc. All 1s and 2s here in FIBA 3x3. 17-9. They'll take a 3 here for safekeeping. And it will be Camaroli able to get the ball and is going to be fouled. Shot's not going to go. Called it out. Bump ended up coming through there on the dribble drive attempt. So Kosovo, their first free throws here of the game. And it is no good. They both exceeded the foul, so see the 2 free throws be shot. First one was no good. How about the second one here for Kosovo? And that one is money. 17-10, a 3 goes up there for Poland once more. They'll get their own rebound. As Wazalowska trying to get the shot up. Gonna be fouled there on that attempt. So we'll see more free throws coming in. 2 shots coming in here from Wazalowska. Looks like they're not going to be able to hit 21 as the first one drops. But, of course, with the 10-minute timer on the game, only 4 seconds remaining, Poland will come out here and they'll get their first win here of the day. And they're just going to throw something up there, and that is how it comes to a close. Poland 17, Kosovo with 10 here in this one. Poland will start themselves off with a W here in this group. They are in the pool of Gyor, Israel, Kosovo, the 4-team group being made up there. And now we can turn our sights to the next game. It's going to be coming up, rapid action after this game between Spain and Romania. We'll have an entertainment break. Get everybody out there in Pristina, Kosovo. Some entertainment. We'll take a break on our end as well. But here you can see some of the highlights that we ended up seeing. It was a lot of Poland doing some damage there on the inside and towards the interior. They had the major size advantage in this one, but every single time that Poland got something going, it was Kosovo able to respond from behind the arc to be able to tie the game up, but they could just never get over the hump to get the lead. And really, the shining star here for Poland was Rembisuska. You saw a lot in the highlight reel here. It was 4 straight points, which really opened some things up. Getting her own misses there on the offensive board, showing the little turnaround jumper there as well. Poland, a force to be reckoned with here in this competition. And coming off of a loss the last time that we saw them, it is good to see them get themselves back onto the board. There you can see the teams that are going to be warming up here for our next matchup. We'll have Spain taking on Romania. Spain has already won 2 of these travel series competitions that we've had. And both of them coming in France. July 9th through the 10th, they won the Bordeaux, France stop. And of course, they won the Poitiers France stop as well. We also have another champion that we've seen in these tournaments, Italy. They won the Gavala Azerbaijan back there in the beginning of June. So we have some of the best FIBA 3x3 teams. They're going to be put on full display here. Spain using this one almost as a tune-up for the FIBA 3x3 Olympic Games. They're going to be going down. We'll see if Spain can try to come out on top here with a tournament win before going into the competition to see if they can secure gold for their country and continue the streak that currently the Spanish nation has been on. We're going to throw it down to the floor for the team intros between Spain and Romania.
Spania, prezentujemy Spanię Sylwę. Numărul avem Grația Alonso de Amino. Pe număr 2, Juana Camilo. Pe număr 3, Vega Guimero. Pe număr 4, Salva Ludovico. Dit is een goede fotografie. Wint het. Ons dit naar Romania. Ons het naar Romania. Pe număr 9, Maria Ferrariu. Pe număr 2, Teodora Manena. Pe număr 3, Anca Sigos. Pe număr 4, Ana Maria Vioge.
Cum care n-ai curaj, n-ai cum să vrei. Poți să mă vei subiect. Că atâta șmecherie în Las Vegas mai vrei. Și cum se schimbă unii curve, nici nu-ți vine să crezi. E capitala României.
There you can see the starting lineups there for both Spain and Romania. We'll see what they can bring forth to us here in this game. See the coin toss being done there. We already mentioned everything that Spain has been able to do so far in these competitions. We'll have a tough road when they head out towards the Olympics.
Corisa, molta supporto per Goti, Rivera din Goti, all'equipe din Goti, ce важный турмак, deixa me ver partida na seta.
As the tip is almost ready to go.
Spania contra Romanis, pentru Shumen, ea zakończmy. Deci Goti, Rivera cu echipă cu organizatoră cu Burimi cu Antoni Cihaș, tot.
And it is going to be Romania starting off with the ball here in this one.
Romania crea un'azione fuori.
First shot's going to go up there for Romania. And Spain's able to secure the rebound. Camilon there on the drive gets the first points on the board there for Spain as Romania trying to immediately go there on the inside as they will be slowed down. Already our first stoppage in play. All be knocked out. It's going to stay here with the Romanian side. Spain coming in this riding a 5-game win streak. Are the hottest team that we've had here so far in the women's series. As Bijoke, turnaround jumper, that's no good. Good rebound coming out there from Spain. Trying to work out there on the inside. There, Armino. Armino gets that one to go. Quick 2-0 start coming out here for Spain. There comes the drive. Manea on the inside. Nice little reverse scoop there with the right hand. First three drops in there. First two, I should say. Yamino with that one, and then another drive on the inside. A lot of offense already picking up here, and that one will be knocked out of play. I believe it's going to be last touched by Romania. As Vioke will go out from the Romanian side. A lot of size there. Every single time that she's out there, looked for a mismatch down low. Leon will get that one there to the elbow. Screen hits hard, and oh, is it a push-off? No, it is not. It's a 3 instead. Leon will get that one out there. And Deramino can't get the mid-range jumper to go. Right back on the outside there is Romania. And they slapped that one off the Spanish player. Nice play there by Sipos. That'll get the ball back into their play. Romania just 1-8, 11% winning percentage here in the women's series. Putting up a good fight here so far. Bioke for Romania trying to set the screen. As Sipos puts that one up, no good. There comes the rebound. The impact player, Bijohe, make sure to keep an eye on her as this game goes on. Just a 1-point lead here for Spain. They get the shot there on the outside. And Jimeno starting to catch fire from behind the arc. That's back-to-back twos now. The bump will come out of play, and it is going to be called in favor of Spain. So no illegal contact. Misuse of the dribble as they get it right back. Very decorated team here for Spain. The only other women's series that they've played in, they've won 2 of them, Poitiers and Bordeaux. In Freiburg, they only ended up getting 6. Another shot from behind there. That would have been 3 in a row there for Jimeno. Sipos trying to work out. Screen is going to be set going here to the right. The step back jumper, that'll be a 1 if it goes. Can't get it, tries to save it. I believe the toes were on the line there on that one. So we will swing things back over to Spain as they look to try to build on this 3-point lead. Not a whole lot of fouls that have been going around here so far. Alonso Deramino checks in for Spain once more. Nice dribble drive coming out there from Spain. Jimeno gets it to go again. I believe that's now 5 points. Here's solo for Jimeno. That one will be slapped away. Torreo puts up the shot, no good. Another 3. Jimeno again. They'll get it down to the inside. Trying to work out. And no foul there on the shot. It will be called down there on the floor. Trying to do everything possible to stop Romania's number 10. Videoke. Little fall away jumper. Already seen how that can be used today. In the right hands. Taking their time here with this one. Mania. Sipos lost their dribble, but what a fall away jumper there in the mid-range. Able to bring it to within 3. Irregavide is going to be fouled there on the drive for Spain. And it will be our first timeout that's going to be called here in this one. It's been nonstop rapid action. Not a lot of fouls either. Just tells you all you need to know about how things have been playing here so far. Spain trying to get as much momentum as possible before going to the FIBA 3x3 Olympics. There you can see those first points of the game coming out there from Mania of Romania. Usually people, when they drive left, they go up with the left hand, but got the unorthodox right-handed scooper to go. See all the fans out there in Pristina, Kosovo. You just saw the hometown team, Kosovo, drop their first game to Poland, but still many more to play here. As here comes a 2-point shot. That one hits off the bottom of the backboard. And back-to-back misses coming out here for Irregavide. Sipos trying to get something going again. Videoke, the shot from the outside. The Gonzaga alumni playing out here in this one. Last in action 2020-2021. A shot from beyond the arc. It's another miss coming out here from Spain. Irregavide able to get the rebound, and defense getting a little physical over there on the left. Little slap of the arm. Put another foul on the board. As it'll be Jimeno coming back into the game here for Spain. In the high score so far, according to my calculations, 5 points for Jimeno here in this one. Irregavide gets the spin, the shot from way downtown. Irregavide, what a shot and what a move. adding some flair here in FIBA 3x3, and here comes the dribble drive, as that one will be halted. Probably called there on Gimino. Romania will get it on the reset. Cordeo driving on the inside. That's going to be clean. Ball will go over to Spain. They feed it down to the inside. And it'll be Gimino getting it to go again. Now a 6-point lead. Trying to see if Romania can get anything going. Nice pass there on the inside. Layup is no good. Arms going everywhere. Every single time there's a collision, something stops. Irgavide here on the free throw line. Gets the ball there on the inside. And again, Gimino gets it to go. We'll see if they go to it again. They got the ball right back on the other side. Irgavide with the lay-in. They got their eyes on 21, and the ankles have been broken. Mania there of Romania able to take advantage there. It was a trip, a fall, could have been a crossover. But anyway, what a move and what a score. Wiping off there the bottom of the shoes. Mania with a highlight here in this one. Emino will get it over here to number 22. Camilleon steps into the mid-range area, as that one was no good. Sipos were trying to get the offense going here for Romania. Can they get anything? And again, the defense holding up here on the interior for Spain. Another miss for Romania. They try to get it back to the inside. No, this time it's back out to Camilo, the floater. And the shot will not count. Foul is going to be called there on the floor by our official. So Spain will take it back out there on the three. Still a good move. The aggressiveness coming out there from Gimino. A lot of games coming at you today. Draws two defenders. Gimino from downtown again. Make it 3 shots, 3 2-pointers here from Gimino here in this one. And the ref will call this one a tip in favor of Romania. There was a little dispute saying it went off of her fingertips on the other side, so it would have been Spain's ball. 4:29 here to go. If you're just tuning in, this is the FIBA 3x3 Pristina competition over here in Kosovo. Currently tuning in to some Pool B action. Pool B contains Spain, Italy, Portugal, and Romania. We will go back over to Pool A after this one, after a little break. And we'll have Gyor versus Israel as another shot. Irgavide from 2, can't get that one to go, and thought it was clean. Bioke immediately just looks at her hand like, hey, you slapped that. No dispute for a foul. It's been very fast-paced compared to the first game that we ended up seeing. Spain continuing the aggression. They'll get it out to behind the arc. Sipos. Oh, it was a good pass going there on the inside. We'll have to see what the refs ended up calling this one. Pass was intended for Mania. And it will go over to Spain. So, didn't try to go for it. Maybe took the gamble. So it'll be Irgavide here for España. Gets it on the inside. And, oh, nice move there from Deramino. As a little tangle up coming down here in towards the paint. Everybody helping each other up. That's what you like to see. The sportsmanship being put on full display here. Trying to get the work there on the inside. Now the foul's starting to pile up as the game is going on. Another timeout will be called here in Pristina. Weather treating us well so far here in Kosovo. As the fans starting to pile in now. Lots of spectators, some from all around the world to catch the competition. We'll have a lot more FIBA 3x3 coming at you over these next couple months after we wrap up today and tomorrow here in the Pristina stop. We will head over to Kuba, Azerbaijan for Friday and Saturday. More great nations being put on full display. Double-digit lead, though, here for Spain. Mania will dribble drive and can't get that one to go. We thought there was some contact. Ended up hitting the deck. They'll get it on the outside. Camilion can't get the three to go, and Romania will be happy to let one just ride out, and they will get the ball back up top there on the check. Every single Spanish player that you're seeing in the top 50, actually, top 50, the world rankings here so far. What do you have in FIBA 3x3 just shows how great of a team this is. Trying to leave nothing up for questioning as they get the ball on the inside there to Deramino. They continue to add on to their lead. Now they try to play some wall-up defense there. Foul is going to be called. So we'll see our first free throws here of the game coming in from Romania. Never mind, the foul was called on the ground. So we'll go back over to Spain. When you thought maybe you have some life if you are Romania to get some free throws, maybe some easy ones as everybody would call it, couldn't get it to go, and thought the pass was going to be good there from Irgavide, but just got out of the way there of Camilion on the roll to the inside, just off the fingertips. Nice little pump fake from Ferreo. Tries to go back on the inside there to Ojeke. And there's time there will be contact on the layup. That was by Alonso de Arminio of Spain. And the free throw is good. That'll put him at 17. 3 minutes to try to get to 21 here if you're Spain. With a lead like this, have to be something so crazy that we've never seen before. Shot's going to end up going up there for Spain. Would have been a 2 if it did go. That was Deramino missing that one. Call for a travel. And it will go way of Spain as they try to add on to this. Here we are with Deramino. They set the off-ball screen to try to go to the corner. Emino had the hot hand the entirety of the game, still trying to continue it. Wow. The offensive rebound falls right into the lap of Irgavide. Rioke trying to get the ball on the inside, but it's going to be slapped away. Spain doing a good job of taking advantage of this size mismatch and being able to combat it. Irgavide with the ball and somehow able to slice her way into the paint. Rioke puts up a 3. That's a little desperation at this point coming out from Romania to try to fight back. A 2 could end it here for Spain, but they want to go inside for the ones. Emino behind the back. Oh, this could be for the game. What a move, what a shot. That would have put everything away there for Spain. Little flashy with it, good handles with the behind the back. Almost completed the highlight. But this is why you have Deramino down in the paint. Able to get the offensive rebound, drew the foul. And now we'll step to the stripe to shoot a free throw here for Spain. Gets that one to go there now at 20. Rioke getting bumped around there on the inside. Has to put something up. It's a couple parts of the rim before ending up falling out. We have Ferreu able to get that layup to go. This could be for the win here. Himino going to be walled up. No foul going to be called. So Romania will get the ball going back to the other side. Johe, the fall away jumper. No good. They go to Himino. Now to Deramino. Nobody gets out to Garter. And that'll do it. 21-6. A little pause there for dramatic effect. Spain able to get the job done against Romania. What a performance coming out from our 2 times Women's Series champions as they try to continue their path before they end up jumping into the mix in the FIBA 3x3 Olympics. What a tune-up this would be for them to come out on top with a crown, but still a long way to go. They are in Pool B. They do have Italy. They've won a women's series before. They have Portugal, and of course, you just saw Romania. And for our next game, we'll be swinging it back over to Pool A. It's going to be Gyor versus Israel. They will be squaring off. Another great matchup that's going to be coming your way.
Women's series.
And there you can see on your screen, Pool A, Game 2, Gyor and Israel. We'll have to see what they can do for us, after especially coming off the back of that game. Been great games here so far. I don't think there are any complaints really from anybody here in this one. Gyor just with a 3-win, 14 losses, 18% win percentage here in the women's series. The best finish that they've had is in 6. That was in the Orleans stop and Mercielli. Those are the last times where they've placed in that 6th place. Currently coming into this one is Gyor on a 3-game losing streak. Should be a great game when we end up getting over towards it. Players out there warming up. We'll have the official introductions coming up here soon for you, live from Pristina, Kosovo. And Yanni, Zabo, Toth, and Wenzel for Gyor, representing Hungary here in this one. Over here on the broadcast, we're going to step away for just a short break. When we do come back, we'll have Gyor versus Israel.
Four points by Sharon. Parajevo, Steakhouse. Cembar. Ui, Cristal. Radio Taxi, Roberti. Art Motion. Tundesa. Avant face. Purim, Andor. Love, love. DJ First is in the house. Love, Mr. Nayola. Beliga, come Liga. Beliga, quanto scanazziolo. Per il secondo risultato di Inglese da quella di Inglese, dice Gotti, mai una Gotti. Dica una Gotti. njerëzit ju që jemi pranishëm këto për edicionin 7 të 3x3 Prishtinës. Jemi bashkë për orës 16. Kena me vazhdo me ujtë bashkë me juve deri në orën 23. Sët, nesër, mas nesër, edhe të djelen. Dhe nga vire. është goja 3 që për ditën e sotme. Vera nga bërë ditës është gjithë çka është gati. It's time for the introduction, guys. Welcome, have fun, enjoy it, win it, whatever you want. Diskutujme të vanga zyrtare më vazhdojmë. Referat jenë gati, DJ-et janë gati. Vazhdojmë apret Gjorin bashkë me Izraelin. Ko jene, va? To mislim e në...
Welcome back to the FIBA 3x3. Pristina stop live here from Kosovo. We'll have Gyor taking on Israel, our next matchup that we see. We had 2 games so far. Poland got the win over Kosovo, 17-10 in Pool A. Spain, 21-6 over Romania there in Pool B. We will be going back over to Pool A, see these 2 nations square off. For Israel, you have Eisner, Kestenras, Nesher, Revahi, and for Gyor, representing from Hungary, Johnny, Zabo, Talter, Wenzel. Let's go ahead and meet the starting lineups here for this game.
Gyor, Elzat, Izraelit, Gjori först en. Med nummer 9, Sofia Jarni. Hey, med nummer 2, Fanny Salvo. Med nummer 3, Ossiola Dur. Och med nummer 4, Nora Venter. Hey, hey, hey. I like it dance. Let's get in. Hey, hey. Israel was them, Romania. Giri Esther. Number 2, number 2. Ofir Kane Raz. Number 3. Mir Ale. Number 4. Dorsa. Hey.
Their starting lineups here for this matchup between Gyor and Israel as the coin toss happening now. And would go in favor of the team from Hungary. Gyor here in this one. Should be a good one. Shout out to the MCs keeping everybody engaged. Our officials here for this FIBA 3x3 match. As the players get all set, thank you for joining us and making us a part of your Thursday over where I'm at in the United States. 10 o'clock in the morning, but over out there in Kosovo where the games are being played. Only looking at about close to 6 p.m. there in the afternoon. We will start to fire off a lot of these games. Very rapid now here in this one. But Gyor, Israel, Italy and Portugal, Kosovo and Israel, and Romania and Portugal will close it out before we hit a little bit of a break. And we pick it back up. We'll have some more games going all the way into the depths of the night. Gyor and Israel. Our team's taking center stage here in this one. Gyor will be the one to start with the ball, and it will be with Wenzel. MCs had a lot of fun saying the same Wenzel together at the same time, as the first layup is no good here in this one. That was there by Yanni. We'll see our first touches of the ball here with Israel, as Revahi is going to end up being fouled there. First foul coming in there early. It's going to be a whistled and offensive foul going against Israel. A little push-off is what the referee ended up saying. So Gyor will end up getting the ball back here once more. They feed it in down low. Ball was slapped around there for a moment, but I do believe we'll stay with our team from Hungary. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Gotta get something going quick. Right off the dribble. Number 19, Wenzel fading away. And what a way to get the first points of the game. Nice fall away jumper coming out there from Wenzel. Eisner will get the ball back up top. Trying to go isolation. And had some hesitation there on that shot. So there's a shot clock violation. 12-second shot clock. If you're new to FIBA 3x3, 10-minute timer. The goal that you want to get to is 21 points. But if the time expires and you are winning and leading in the game, you come on top with the W. Backing down here into the paint. And a turnaround jumper goes again. Zabo getting that basket there to go. Quick 2 points now coming out there from them. Zabo was the one to hit that turn-away jumper in the mid-range as Ravai will step to the line. Israel will get themselves on the board. Both these teams very close when it comes down to their winning percentage so far here in the women's series. As Zabo on the inside again, this time with the right hand. Zabo doing a little bit of everything here in this one. They get the steal there too. They get it to Zabo again. Step back, shot from behind the arc is no good. As this could be, I think, all 4 points for Gyor going over towards Bani Zabo. And no, what a scooper there with the right hand. Tough getting into the scoring action as Israel trying to scramble to get something going here offensively, and what a move! The spin into the lay-in coming out there for Ravahi. Shot from behind the arc to try to silence the momentum is no good. More dribble drive action coming in here. Stops, plants, hits the pivot, and it's another layup there for Ravahi. Gyor starting to just put up some threes now. When they have the lead, no need. What a turnaround this has been so far for Israel. There was a wrap up the arms there off the rebound. So Gyor will get it back. Toth. The one here after checking it up. Mid-range pull-up. That's going to be a foul. And it is now time for our first free throws here of this Gyor-Israel matchup. FIBA 3x3 Women's Series going down all day. We'll have some tomorrow. And we'll actually go over to Guba Friday and Saturday. 4 straight days of FIBA 3x3 action. Eisner trying to work behind the screen. And I think off the slip there, Kesten Ras ended up getting caught up as she was trying to roll down and towards the paint. More substitutions come in. Toth will go out there. And we'll see Yanni And Wenzel in the mix. Eisner, nice feed going through there on the back door. Missed what almost looked like a gimme there for Israel. Thought about maybe trying to get it to the outside. But Szabo again continuing this offensive masterclass here in this one. Israel gets stopped there at the rack. That was going to be Revahi with the miss. More dribble drive action though. Szabo forced to pick up the dribble. Outside behind the arc is Yanni. Can't get the 2-point shot to go. Nice crossover move there. Revahi does get this one to go this time through some traffic. Wenzel was glued to her hip that whole time. That one we slapped away. They try to feed it down low again. And the immediate foul comes through. And someone has been scoring as much as we have seen so far here from Szabo. That's sometimes the best recipe. Got to make sure nothing comes easy as there's a timeout called. It is Gyor up 7-4 here in this one. Israel currently 1-6, 14% winning percentage in the women's series. Best placement came from them in Freiburg. They placed 8th place. They're in that stop. They've competed in 3 of these competitions, currently on a 3-game losing streak coming into this one. Meanwhile, Gyor has been very well experienced. They have played in 6 of our women's stops that we have seen here so far. The best placement has been 6th place in those. They are also on a 3-game losing streak. 18% win percentage, so a matchup as balanced as you could possibly get here in the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. Taking some time here to make sure everything's right. The shot clock, timer, everything in between. Yanni will be the one to check this up here for Gyor. Back underway. Toth has it here on the outside. Oh, broke the ankles there with the dribble drive move. A thing of beauty coming out there from Toth. Hit the pump fake, put the ball down on the floor. And Kesten Ras just not able to keep up there for Israel. Double horn set, 2 players position at the elbow. They'll step out for the outside jumper. Kesten Ras not able to get the 2-point shot to drop. 1s and 2s here in FIBA 3x3. Yanni trying to work down on the outside. Has to get rid of the ball, though. Was almost about to step on the out-of-bounds line. And that is going to be a shot clock violation. You heard the officials say it. No basket. Couldn't get it off in time, even though it was a thing of beauty coming out there from Nora Wenzel. Israel back with it. Eisner head down towards the basket, forced to pick it up, and what a move. What a shot there from Eisner. Looked like it was just held up there for the moment. A missed 3 comes here from Gyor. 3-point game. Maybe a little bit more momentum now going their way. Eisner will take another shot. Left side of the rim and out. Here comes Toth. The spin move with the lefty scoop. Can't get that one to go. Pass, believe, was knocked away there, so didn't get to Revahi in time. Tries to go up and under with the scoop. And ref says that there was some contact there under the basket. And there you can see it. Yep, just got the left side of the body. So it'll be Israel with their first free throws. It'll be Revahi with the free throw. And it's good. 2-point game. Starting to get a little tighter now. They kick it out there. Szabo can't get that one to go, but there's the offensive rebound. Hard contacts. As a player hits the deck there. I believe that one was Toth from Gyor. So she will shoot a free throw now. Foul starting to rack up for Israel. Have to be careful. And can't get the free throw to go, but they do get the offensive rebound. They gave it right back to Toth off of it, and that one ends up going back over towards Yanni. And it will stay here with Gyor. 9 seconds here on the shot clock. They'll hold up the plate. Stepping out for the three was Yanni. Thought about it. Now there comes the drive. And again, Kesten Ross getting left in the dust there off the dribble drive move. Trying to respond right back is Ravahi, and she gets it to go. Wenzel straight back down to the inside. A little bit of anything you can do, I can do better matchup here with Gyor and Israel when it comes down to the paint play. Ravahi again! No! As wide open as things can get. Wenzel got the rebound. They go to Toth, back down to Wenzel. Nice move there on the inside. They will slap it back out there as Wenzel is the one to finish off that play. Good work coming out there from her and Yanni here in this one. We have 4:30 to go. As the shot goes up there, the shot clock was winding down. Gyor just let this one go out of bounds. They will take it back up top, and they'll put 12 seconds back on the clock. The miss came from Nesher from Israel. They get it down on Zabo. Good back down turnaround move. She has been the main focal point here on the offensive end for Gyor. Mid-range pull-up. That one just falls short. I believe a call for a foul was trying to be made there by Yanni, but not going to go their way. Gyor will try to add on to this lead. And it's the elbow jumper money. Zabo continuing this offensive masterclass, now trying to do it here on the defensive end. Oh, and it's actually going to go in favor of Gyor here in this one. I thought from our perspective that was actually going to be going back over towards Israel. Another timeout will be called. People starting to pile in. Then in Pristina, in Kosovo. There was this nice move coming out there from Ravahi of Israel. Little up and under move. Something you only usually see the centers do. And then here you see Zabo fighting through some contact. Great passing, going back and forth with her teammate. And in this one right here, the dribble drive left him in the dust. Ankles were broken. That was Toth putting on there in the highlight reel. Gotta be careful with Israel getting closer and closer to those 7 fouls. As it'll be Zabo stepping out from behind the arc. No good again. Rebound does go to Kesten Ross of Israel. They were trying to set things back up. Ravahi gives the ball up there for a moment. Now it's with Eisner. Eisner from way downtown. And the shot clock did expire. She would have got the ball. Would have been back over to 12 since the ball did hit the rim. Going through the shooting motions there is Zabo. I don't know if she really needs to. She has been on fire so far here in this game. Got Zabo, Wenzel, and Yanni out there for Gyor. This is a Pool A game going down. Pool A, some great teams in the mix. As Wenzel, the steps jumper to the left. Can't get that to go. Kesten Ross puts the ball on the floor. Nice crossover move. Gathers it. Step in there from the free throw line. The jumper did not go. As they try to feed this one to the inside. That's Yanni getting it to go with the left hand this time. 3 minutes remain. Ravahi thought about the step back. Got him up in the air. Eisner, the step back three. Hard off the front of the rim. Can't get it to go here so far. The bullet pass right off the arm. Wenzel able to get it right back, though, and there's an easy one for Yanni. Same side as before. Oh, good move. Got him lost there with the pump fake. Ravahi's been showing out with the paint play down low. The footwork being put on full display. Wenzel trying to work out with the pick and roll. Will give it up. Here's Zabo again. Every time she has drove, she has left the defenders in the dust. Revahi trying to do the exact same thing again. This time, Yanni's not biting the bait. They try to kick it out. They get it right back to her. What a pass. What a shot. Not the result that they wanted. As Yanni, Zabo, the combo that has been so deadly here in this game so far, continue to show out. As Gyor doing everything to try to close this game out and get their first win here in the pool. But Revahi starting to string together the handles, the movement on the inside. It has been a thing of beauty. 17-9 is the current score. I had mentioned this is a Pool A game going down. We have Poland, Gyor, Israel, and Kosovo. And in Pool B, Spain, Italy, Portugal, and Romania. There you can see the dribble drive move that we saw earlier in this game. That one came from Toth. And look at this. Little turnaround shimmy. Got the shot to go there for Eisner. Been very aggressive with some of these shot attempts. But really, it has been Wenzel. It has been Sabo. It has been Yanni. Stringing together so much beautiful offense here for our team from Hungary. Gyor putting that experience to use. Last event that we saw them at was the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Bordeaux stop this year. And there we go. Zabo again, picking up right where she left off, coming off that timeout. Israel's been able to keep the fouls under control ever since they did hit 5. Nesher will get this one out. Shot is up. Would have been a 2 if it did drop. As Keston Ross can't get out there in time, and they can't recover down into the paint either. That's Yanni getting the 1 to go. The floater no good this time. Zabo got it straight to Toth. They tried to get the ball back down. That was to Yanni, but no success. And there's a big foul there at the free throw line. 107 to go. A 2 right here could do it for Gyor. And there you can see arms extended, complete push out. That was on Keston Ross of Israel. Ball back in play. It'll be Yanni from behind the arc. That would have closed the game out. Into the final minute here of this game. Nesha forced to pick up her dribble. Now we'll go over to Eisner. Trying to cook up. ISO 1-on-1. The step back shot. No good. Back of the rim and out. But they are there for the offensive rebound. As Nesher, a little hesitation move. That one will stay down here on the floor. The intensity of physicality start to pick up. I see a lot more attempts from behind the arc there as well. As there you can see Toth, number 21 of Gyor. Whistled there for the foul. Shot clock was reset. Revahi will get this one out. Nesher thought about the step back 3. Now it's where Keston Ross has to get something up. Oh, the bank is open again. Big response there from Israel. Brings it to an 8-point game. Oh, got him lost there with the half spin. Wenzel showing off here, going down the stretch. Another 2 goes up. And that one hits off the rim over the backboard, so it'll be out of play. What an offensive display we just saw get put on here from Gyor. Finally get themselves out of this current losing slump that they're in here in this game. Trying to get to 21, and this will do it. Gyor gets to the magic number 21, a 10-point win for them over Israel. Doing it in dazzling fashion, if I do say so myself. 21-11. Final score coming out here in Pool A. So now we've seen Gyor get a win. Saw Poland get a win over Kosovo. And that Gyor-Poland matchup, when we do see that, is going to be a thing of beauty as we look at some of the plays that we've seen so far here in the game. A lot of the damage being done there by Fanny Zavo of Gyor on the interior. Saw a little bit of shimmy shakes coming out there from Eisner, one of the highlight plays that we saw in the game. But you can have all the shimmy shakes that you want when you have Gyor doing step backs, drift away jumpers out there towards the mid-range, and honestly getting a lot of the scoring done down the paint. That's all you need. Gyor are your winners, 21-11, As now we can shift sights over to our next game. It'll be back over to Pool B. It's going to be Italy taking on Portugal here in this matchup. Another matchup of two very experienced teams. And it comes down to the FIBA 3x3 field of play. You can see him getting out there, getting warmed up. Italy will consist of Consolini, Nicoli, Sprefico, and Semboli. And for Portugal, Ferreira, Ipenosa, Suero, and Da Costa. There for Portugal. On the official intros coming at you shortly. The players get warmed up first before we end up jumping over to it. Hope you're having a good time to everybody watching. All of our FIBA 3x3 games that you will see all streaming live out on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/FIBA 3x3. Lots to look forward to coming up. Plenty more women's stomps that are going to be going down. Of course, we have the FIBA 3x3 Olympics that'll be going down here soon as well. We'll see Spain out there in that competition. We saw them in action. Saw an article saying Spain using this as a pit stop before the Olympics, getting the perfect warm-up in, trying to be crowned the victor 3 times of our women's series stops that we've seen. What an accomplishment that would be going into such a massive competition like the Olympics. And mentioned too for Italy coming into this, they have won one of our FIBA 3x3 Women's Series stops. They took the Gabala Azerbaijan. That was back in June, 2nd and 3rd to be exact. So Italy does have a competition win under their belt. The question is, can they try to replicate some of that magic? Seed number 3 coming into this one, a 59% win percentage, 10 and 7 here so far. And there we go. Let's get it down to our official lineup announcements over there live in Pristina, Kosovo with our MCs.
Okay, mi număr coder. Chiara Consolini. Mi număr Maria Piccoli. Mi număr 3, Laura Sperfico. Mi număr 9, Stefania Timbari. Emilia Ferreira. Marica D'Amento. What's your name? Marica.
And there you have your starting lineups here for this game. This will be Italy and Portugal squaring off. Our officials here for this game between Portugal and Italy. So our MC's going out there trying to ask, what is the name of some of the players? Everything out there, though, shown out there on your screen. Be a tough matchup here for Italy. Portugal, early in the women's standings, 21st, 27th overall in the team rankings. Only played 9 games so far here, though, in the women's series. 67% win percentage. Maybe one of the better games that we see here today, as it will be Italy starting off with the ball here in this one. Trying to work things around. They go to the inside. And a quick swipe coming out there for Portugal. We'll reset the play. Only 2.6 on the shot clock. It's got to be something fast here if you are Italy. Spadaffico will have the ball here at the checkup. Going to be guarded by Emilia Ferreira. The step back shot is no good. Thought it was there for a moment. Trajectory looked good off the back of the rim, no. Esuero will get it over here to Espinosa. As, another bank shot. Ends up dropping in there. Suero for Portugal, getting them started off in a big way. There with that 2-point shot. Wearing the number 1. As Marcia da Costa comes in here for Portugal. Trying to work out there on the inside. Nice gather and a hop coming out there from Consolini, but it is no good. Portugal trying to build off this lead. Suero taking the time, gets it out to Da Costa. And it looks like a traveling violation potentially coming here in this one. The sun's starting to shine now in Pristina, Kosovo. Beautiful playing conditions. Hold up play going down here at the elbow as it's going to go out to Macaulay. That one's going to be poked away. Da Costa with Ferreira. And Espinosa out there right now. Here comes a steal, though. Coming out here from Italy. Consolini with a shot from behind the arc contested. Front of the rim, back of the rim. Unfortunately, didn't go into the bottom of the rim. But a good look and a good attempt. It'll stay here with Italy. Spadaffico. Another hold-up play here at the elbow. Spadaffico from way downtown. No good, but it is going to be an offensive rebound. There comes the back down work. The little fadeaway jumper coming out there from Trimboli of Italy. And nice find down to the paint. But Macaulay can't get the layup to go. Had Ferreira breathing right down her neck. They get it down to Ferreira there. Nice pass. And a foul on the inside will get Portugal their first free throws here of the game. And you can see the contact being made. Trying to make it a point of emphasis when Emilia Ferreira is out there for Portugal to try to go up whenever possible, trying to draw some of that contact. Just one free throw here in FIBA 3x3, and it's a miss. Macaulay with the errant pass there for a moment as Consolini will take the shot. And we'll have to see if the foot was on the line. I think that it was a 2, and it was a 2. What a shot coming out there, trying to respond as Portugal. But Italy able to contain there on that hard rebound. Consolini just had the 2 before, trying to get herself a layup. But that one is no good. It's with Da Costa. Trying to go in there for the dribble drive, and there's the 3. That was very, very close. As close as it can possibly get. The sunlight shining in. The shoe color, everything about it. But there's another 3. This time it's going to be tipped away. And I don't want to call that a pass. It might have been one. But there was the intentions of going for the shot. And I think this is going to be whistled on Portugal for an offensive foul there on the screen. Ferreira with a nice big push as the defender was trying to run through. And on the inside on the roll is Consolini. Italy with the higher ranked players here in this for FIBA 3x3 rankings. As it is going to be Consolini with the turnover. They go right back on the inside. This is the Costa. Can't get that one to go. Good defense being played here by Italy. That is Trimboli there who got that stop as Consolini. The fall away jumper, no good. A little bit of a lid on the rim right now in terms of the jump shooting from what we're seeing so far. Can Da Costa break this deadlock? There's the fall away jumper. This time opting to go with the left hand, able to draw the foul. Little Dirk Nowitzki move, stick the leg out, trying to get the defenders in there. So I believe that we will have a free throw after this timeout. It will go in favor so far here of Portugal, specifically Marcia da Costa for Portugal will be stepping to the line to shoot one. Only seen one instance here so far tonight of free throws coming in because of the fouls, and that was in that Poland and Kosovo game, which saw Poland taking the win 17-10. We've already seen one Pool B game, and that was Spain taking on Romania. They reached the 21-point mark with a 21-6 victory over here in Pool B. We'll have rapid-fire games coming at you. After this one, we'll have Kosovo and Israel. We'll have Romania and Portugal before we jump into a small break. We hit that halfway point here of the day. Missed free throw does come out, though. Trimboli, free throw line jumper. Can't connect. Da Costa to Ferreira. Back over here to Suero. Trying to bully her way there on the inside. Puts that one up and in! Ferreira with a magnificent move. Bulldozing our way through the traffic. And we'll have a chance to secure 2 points here. Ilia Ferreira with the play of the game so far. The aggressiveness, what a move. And she gets the free throw to go. Portugal tie the game up 4-4. Sperfico got the handoff. Trying to work here on the inside. Mikoli can't get that one to go. Ball's going to be slapped around. Ferreira ends up getting it to the hands of Sperfico. And Sperfico's jump shot went errant over the backboard. So despite Ferreira slapping the ball away, thinking maybe she can get it to her teammates, it was Italy that picked it up. They got a miss. More substitutions come in. As we have Consolini here for Italy back into the mix. Ipinosa gets the step through. Oh, what a move! Stopped it to gather the step through. A thing of magic here for Portugal. Showing out with their interior play. They'll go over to Da Costa. Trying to shake off the defender. A shot from Suero! From way downtown, the two-pointer's good. And Portugal up by 3, trying to fight to save that one. There you can see the Portuguese crew there in the crowd getting hyped up. It'll be Italy with the ball. Only 3 seconds remain on the shot clock. They have to get something up. Oh, it's going to be scrambled around, knocked around, and can't get up anything. The shot clock will expire, and we'll go back over to Portugal. They have a wave of momentum now going in their favor. 3-point lead as well. Suero will get it over to Ferreira. Screen. Trying to hit. Now here comes the slip. They get it down to her. Ferreira steps through in the paint. We'll have that one knocked away. 2 seconds remain. It's a shot from behind the arc. Little desperation with the shot clock winding down there from Suero. Mikoli on the inside slaps that one out. They can't get it though. It goes into the hands of Da Costa. Suero to Da Costa, trying to find Ferreira there on the inside. Da Costa from behind the arc. Haven't been able to get a lot of the offensive rebounds here for Portugal. And Trimboli there on the dribble drive was a foul. And seeing themselves up on the screen. Got to get the photos going. Look at this defense currently being played there by Suero of Portugal. Able to get the dribble drive, create some contact. And that was Trimboli. Stefania Trimboli, to be exact. She will step to the line and shoot a free throw. This will bring it to within 2 if she's able to knock this one down. Trimboli gets it to drop. Working behind the screen. There to Suero. Look at this move. Espinosa gets one up in the air. And the floater with the right hand, and it's a steal. Suero on the inside. Gets it out to Espinosa. No good. Ball will be tipped away. Fierro would have had it there. Looks like a little knock to the face. Let's have Suero down there for a moment. Make sure everything's okay. It looks like she's going to stay in the game there as well. Suero getting battered going there on the inside. Stays in the game as we are back underway here. Portugal up by 3. Suero will get it to Da Costa. Over to Espinosa. Espinosa will take the shot. And a high rebound there. Well, the fundamentals just going with the heavy box out for Da Costa. I believe it'll go back over to Portugal, as I believe a technical was given out. So now Portugal will get themselves some easy ones. Some dispute there after the play was called under the basket. And Portugal not able to capitalize off of it. So Portugal gets the ball right back. Trying to build on this 3-point lead. Da Costa will get it back over to Suero. Da Costa with the shot from behind the arc. Can't get the 2 to go. Fighting there. Gets her own offensive rebound. Suero trying to work. 1v1. Right at the free throw line. The ball's going to be knocked away. Only 1 second remain. The Hail Mary shot almost went in. Bounced in and out. And there comes a 3. This time from Italy. Sperfico can't get it to go. They did have somebody down low for the offensive rebound. I believe that was Consolini, number 4 there for Italy. Battling down low with Espinosa from Portugal. Another timeout's going to be called here. 6 fouls apiece. Both teams 1 foul away from moving into our bonus territory. There you can see the 3-point shot, a thing of beauty, nothing but net. And that was the 3 we were questioning. Or sorry, that was the 2 we were questioning. Was it a 2? Was it a 1? Was ultimately a 2. And this drive here by Ferreira, this is where you start to see a lot of the momentum end up shifting the way of Portugal after that play. But so far it has been Portugal with this 3-point lead for at least the past 3 minutes. Italy trying to get something going. Consolini backing down, turnaround jumper. Almost bounced in there off that first bounce of the rim. Instead, the rebound does go way of Portugal. See if they can break their scoring deadlock. Ferreira trying to put the size to use. Gets the ball knocked away. Suero is able to pick it up. The foul was going to be called. It'll be Italy back over here on the restart. Fresh shot clock there for Italy as well. Can they get a score? Here comes Micoli. Trying to float that one with the right hand. One of the smaller players on the court. Suero able to get that one. Here comes Fierro with the dribble drive. We'll have to go back out here for a reset. Stepping into the free throw line is Espinosa. The pull-up no good. Currently counting down who's going to get the first bucket after this deadlock. And it's going to be Sprefico from Italy knocking down the 2-pointer. Suero, Espinosa, head down, dribble drive with the left hand. Oh, sits on the rim for a full second before finally dropping off. As this one way downtown, going to be fouled. Fouled on the 2-point attempt. Sprefico of Italy. Now it's 7 fouls. Italy have officially gotten themselves in to the bonus here. So a foul on the 2-point attempt. The first free throw is good. Tied game, 8-8. It's been a scrappy one, having to fight back to be able to tie this game. This is for the lead, and it rims in and out. Just keep in mind, though, those 7 fouls, that's going to play a factor here for Portugal. Got to play as straight up as possible. Step back jumper, Smerfico. That one just a little short. Fieta will get it here off the rebound. It goes up with the right hand. A tough shot to hit. The heavy screen comes through. But Fieta able to get the lead right back into Portugal's favor. It will stay here with Portugal. 2:08 to go. Both teams now at 7 fouls. It'll be free throw time if we see any more of those come through. Suedo tries to go to Fieta. It's going to be bumped away, though, by Italy. Consolini. Mid-range pull-up. No good. Offensive rebound goes to Spredefico. Trying to work out one-on-one. Now it's Mikoli. Head down to the basket. Splits both defenders. And got the right-handed scooper to go. Italy tied things at 9. One of the most intense games that we've seen here so far in Pristina. The miss there by Portugal, picked up by Consolini. Driving again, creates some contact. The floater's no good. Back and forth we go. As it's with Da Costa. Oh, Ferreira with the quick shot from behind the arc. The 2-pointer's good. Haven't seen her attempt a lot of threes. Got that one to go. Can they get this one? Ball will be slapped out. Ferreira again from behind the arc. No good. But it is Suedo, their teammate down low, to give them another chance at this one. 2-point lead. A chance to make it a 2-possession game. Only 1 second remain. The left-handed floater. Does it hit the rim? It did. 50 seconds remain. Portugal did get it back during that whole swing as the ball goes right to Da Costa. Has to get something up here. Oh, what a floater with the left hand! A step in from the free throw line. 12-10. Italy puts up the free throw line jumper. That would have brought it to within 1. Now they got to play some defense. Suedo had the screen being set left there by Fieta. Down low. Does he get the contact? Oh, Fieta. What a finish on the interior again. And that is a 3-point game. Shot has to go up. Oh, it's money! Consolini with a massive shot, but now they got to get something going here, chasing him around. Can't get the foul in time. Wow. One for the ages here at the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series, as Portugal able to scrape by with a win. I thought the last 3 that we saw there, maybe that could open something up. But a game that surely had the pulses racing of the fans in attendance, the players playing in the game. Portugal able to get the huge win there over Italy, 13-12, the closest that we have seen here so far. Another Pool B game. So now that we've seen it so far here in Pool B, it's been Spain with a win, Portugal with a win, as Fieta stealing the show here for Portugal. That was the and one play. That's where everything went in favor of Portugal. They had the lead to where they held on to it. This was one of the prettier moves that we saw from Ipinosa. Going there from the free throw line. Looked almost like an impossible move to be able to pull off, but she did it better than anybody that we have seen here so far. As now we get to turn our sights next game. It'll be Kosovo taking on Israel. Both teams being served a loss in the games that we had seen so far. So somebody has to come out on top there with their first win. We'll see who it's going to be. Will it be Israel? Will it be Kosovo? As the players getting back out there to warm up. Mentioned some of the struggles that we had been seeing so far from Kosovo. One of the more inexperienced teams. They were the wild card host for this game. But you never know. All it takes is that one tournament to try to swing some things around. Kosovo fell in their first game. That was to Poland, 17-10. And Israel off the back of a loss, 21-11. And that was Gyor that ended up getting the win there. Some names that stood out to us that we were definitely keeping an eye on between Kosovo and Israel. I'd say from Israel, we saw a lot of great shooting coming out from Eisner. And of course, at the exact same time, Gusten Ras kind of being the enforcer there for Israel. On the side of Kosovo, a lot of the work being done there by Romani. And number 6 there from Kosovo. You know, a lot of people in attendance probably rooting for them. They are the hometown team here in Pristina, Kosovo. Weather has been phenomenal. All perfect stage here for FIBA 3x3. We'll have a lot more FIBA 3x3 Women's Series coming at you over the next couple months. Of course, you are watching the Pristina Kosovo stop. This weekend also, Saturday and Sunday, we will be having the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Guba stop. And that'll be in Azerbaijan, July 20th through the 21st. Going down, same time, same place, as you're seeing here, all on youtube.com/FIBA 3x3. If you're new to the game, you're wondering maybe how things are set up. It is very simple to follow. You can see it's all played on half court. 1 hoop, 2 teams. You do have 3 players and 1 substitute, and you have no in-game coaching. You will see some of the quote-unquote coaches or supporters with these teams out there in the crowd repping, wearing the jersey, but no coaching allowed by them. So you'll see them cheering a lot for their teams. It's very fast-paced action, 10-minute game clock, and a 12-second shot clock, half of what that would be in a normal 5v5 game, no half times, and the game is over at 21 points. And of course, if you don't hit 21, if you are winning by the time that timer expires, that 10-minute game clock, you will come out on top victorious. And of course, if we do end up getting to the point, there is some overtime. Could be quick, could take a while to actually end up getting to it as well. There's a lot of stuff that's going down at the Challengers pre-qualification for the World Tour. That began in April and ended in September. The World Tour from April to November. And the national teams play from May to November. And of course, marquee 3x3 matchup that's going to be coming up. The Olympics. Maybe you've heard of it before. We'll have a couple teams participating in these, heading off to the Olympics. One of more note is Spain, using this as a tune-up to try to get their 3rd Women's Series title under their belt. Players are off the court for the warm-ups, which means it is now time for the official introductions.
Ustupava momenti rosti alle cioste, bandiere giude per via smore. Questi erşürsen in Juliet, Getzione Kova. Şişaki Yonamen. Artan. Artan. Şuşna prunena I Peter, sestio. Dice Enze, che na Kosovo, na Izraeli. Per cele conta per faccio in Kosovo. Numar 4 Anita Granica. Numar 1 Enisa Gabriele. Numar 6 Agnesa Rahmani. Izraeli, nummer 12, Gili Eisner. Nummer 12, Ofir Grins Raz. Nummer 14, Revhe. Elfde, nummer 4, Fee Nesher.
There you have your teams for Israel taking on Kosovo. Both these teams getting handed losses in their first game, trying to bounce back. Someone's got to come on top of the win. as the coin toss goes in favor of Israel here in this. You can see our officials. The players want to jump into the shot there as well. Here for another Pool B game. Excuse me, Pool A game that we're seeing here in this one. Constant flip-flopping. It got me. This is Pool A. This is Israel taking on Kosovo. Poland and Gyor, the teams to secure their first wins in this group. So we'll see who can try to get to 500 here in this game. Israel will start us off. Rahi will go down low. Kesten Ras is going to be walled up there initially. That would be by Selimani from Kosovo. It'll go back over to Israel. Only 4.2 though. Keep an eye on that shot clock. Got to get something going fast. The shot from way downtown. The front of the rim ends up popping right into the hands. The player from Kosovo. That was Ramani. Nice spin move there on the inside. Gets walled up for Camaroli. And the little Hail Mary there at the buzzer. No good. And Kesten Ras could have went up with that one. Doesn't. Instead, they'll go out to Eisner. Nice drive. And the floater with the right hand. No good. Then cap it back out. Kesten Ras. The mid-range jumper is good. So the result that we would have seen if she would have just taken the layup, but they wanted to try to get a three. Nice step back move here from Salmani. Like the attempt. Trying to see that being as aggressive as possible. As Revahi, the little shot to the face there. She went in for the layup. It was very aggressive in the first game that we ended up seeing from Israel when they took on Gyor. Good part about this one, when they faced Gyor, they had a lot of the size advantage, had a lot of the height. This one a little bit more even, so we'll see if she can get something to go. As the free throw rattles on home, Israel extend their lead here to 2. Kesten Raspi, never so aggressive, gets the steal. And a little miscommunication coming from her and her team, trying to get the tempo set here for them. As Kesten Ras will check out of the game. And our first look at Nesher here in this game. Kosovo tries to find the ball in there on the inside. Selimani is going to get that one slapped away, trying to make the pass. And here's a shot from behind the arc. He can't get that one to go. Camaroli will be the one to come out there with the rebound. Fumbled around for a moment before we get into the hands of Romani. Drift away 3, side of the backboard. It's the only place it finds home with. Eisner gets this one out. Ravani thought about the shot. They'll go down to Eisner again, and that one is good. Going to be a foul called here. That will be whistled on Israel, so Kosovo will get the ball back up top. As Kesten Ras will check back in the game here for Israel. Camaroli working out here at the free throw line, trying to go one-on-one. Takes the quick shot. Not able to secure her own rebound, though. As Israel looking to build on this one. Already have it at 2 possessions. Trying to get some more. Great 2-point shot coming out there from Israel. 5-0 start. They also get the ball right back. Different Israel team that we're seeing here compared to when we watched the game against Gyor. As Kesten Ras. Good patience there with the left hand. Here comes the step through the floater for the free throw line. That'll be a miss there for Camaroli. Kosovo still trying to hunt for their first points. Shot from way downtown. Can't go there for Israel. As that was Eisner. Back-to-back misses from 2-point range as... Oh, Ramani! Ramani with the shot. One of the deepest shots that we've seen here today. Eisner. 3 misses in a row, and that one almost looked like it was going out of bounds. The turnaround jumper has to force something up. They go in there for the double team. And that'll be Ravahi
You need to stop, okay? You need to stop. You can do it, but on the bench, okay?
will tie the shoe. Had to go to the bench there. Off-ball screen will be set. Trying to get some type of opening here. Ground shut down in the paint. Walled up. And it is not going to go in their favor here for Kosovo. And one away for Kosovo to get their first points. Romani with the way downtown shot, as nice elbow jumper there comes from Kestevenas. Pristina trying to do a lot of the damage there on the inside. Slips as she was trying to go in there to wall him up. Kosovo will get it. The step back shot there for Selmani, no good. Kestevenas to Ravahi. Free throw line jumper on the pull up. Oh, nice shot. Shooter's touch coming out there. It'll hit off the front of the rim, off the backboard. Ended up dropping on in. As we will have our first time out here. As everything right now, Israel 8-2 over Kosovo. See all the home fans there in attendance. Everything going down in Pristina, Kosovo. Trying to provide as much support to their women's team as possible here on this one. See a lot of nations represented here in these FIBA 3x3 women's stops. You can see some Spain shirts in the crowd. Of course, got Portugal, Italy in attendance. So a lot of teams to try to get an eye out on. We'll have this going on for the next 2 days, and then we'll be going over to Guba in Azerbaijan Saturday and Sunday. Ramani trying to work out here in the pick and roll, getting bumped around, put something up. Will there be a foul called, though, is the question. There was one. Not in the act of shooting. So things will flip back over to Israel here. Kestevenas at the elbow. We'll get out to Eisner. Been very aggressive with the three-point shooting. The behind the back pass. Went to nobody there. Little miscue. Maybe thought that Kestevenas was going to pop out into the mid-range. Instead, she was trying to follow down low into the paint. Other than the 1-3 from Ramani from Kosovo, they have not had much else going for them offensively. We'll see if something could maybe change here as we restart things with Camaroli. They'll go back out here to Ramani. This is about the area where she shot her last three and made it. She'll take another one here as well. One just a little bit too long. Back of the iron. Pops out. Israel will get it. Eisner to Kestevenas. Over to Ravahi. Straight on the inside with the right hand going left. Ramani trying to get something, as there will be a reach of foul called there on Kestevenas. Foul's not being too much of an issue so far. She checks out. Nesher comes in here for Israel. Trying to bully her way on the inside is Camaroli. Getting walled up, though. Size advantage not in her favor. And a defensive stop comes through. Shot is up. And Nesher gets that two-pointer to go. Got to get something here if you're Kosovo. And the arm wrapped around. That is what they're currently playing for here right now on the side of Israel. That's Ravahi talking to the official. It's going to be nothing. We just whistled a regular foul. We'll reset the play. The shot clock will also go back to 12. 5:20 to go here. As Ramani again from way downtown. That one hits the backboard first before popping out. And in the scramble, it's going to be Israel picking it up. And an accidental swipe of the feet there. Here you can see how everything just unfolded. Little whack of the leg as they were extending through to pick the ball back up. More fans starting to pop up here. Little discussion going on over here towards the bench with Ravahi and the official. Looks like they're asking for tape, I believe. And there comes somebody wearing the Portugal basketball shirt with the assistants. At least just a little tape on the wrists, and everything will be good to go here. You can see the Kosovo basketball there in the crowd. And you mentioned no coaching. You can go out there, you can cheer, you can do everything that you need to. As Kesten Ras from downtown. Another miss from behind the arc coming out here from Israel. Kosovo will get the rebound. Selmani with the hoop in the arm. Maybe that's what Kosovo just needs. There off the left-handed layup, drew the foul. So a chance for what you call FIBA 3x3, the old-fashioned two-point play. What a move, what a shot. And the Israel player a little stunned there after that one ended up going in. Two-point play is good. Could just be what Kosovo needed to try to get some type of offensive momentum back into this game. Nesher open for two. Can't get it to drop. Probably as good of a look as you can possibly get. And I believe just a little step out of bounds as things will go back over to Israel. Frustration potentially setting in here now for Kosovo. Trying to work out those tight angles. Very hard to do. Rancia in the game. Here for Israel. And there's Nesher. Another open three. This time is money. The open two drops in this time. She's gotten a lot of great looks here for May Nesher of Israel. Missed her last attempt, but with confidence, got the exact same look from the same spot. Aggressive play coming out here. Kesten Ras, and the most aggressive player that we've seen so far here today. Whether it's down the paint or chasing a defender around, always making sure to put a body on him. Here comes the dribble drive. Camaroli forced to pick up the dribble. Little step back move. Here comes Romani. Thinking about the shot. Got to put something up. The shot does go up. But I believe there was a travel called there off that initial pickup. There you can see. Little step to the side. Thumbs up. Comes out there from Revahi. Here's Nesher again. Left corner, shot no good. Romani out there on the right side. That one's no good. Kosovo starting to get up the three-point shots a little bit more. As there's a small collision on the inside. And was Romani, as well as Kesten Ras of Israel. So we'll get another timeout in here. Israel has been dominating so much of this game, 13-4. There you can see the reaction when the camera's showing of the players. People in the stands get a look at the screen. As there you saw the sharpshooting coming out there from Nesher up top, doing it from the left side as well. The two-point shooting has been crucial so far here in this one. All a part of the experience. Showing love out there with the fans. Watching some of the best here in FIBA 3x3. He'll get the ball at the elbow. It's with Eisner. Head down to the basket. Switches it to the right hand there on the floater. Now it's going to be an open three here coming from Revahi. And the two is no good. Wrong shot. We'll slow it down. The pass somehow finds its way to Ramani. But there on the inside, ended up getting slapped away. They reset things. Here we go again. Eisner! The long shot from two-point range. Money once more. You just cannot give her any type of space. She has been making everybody pay here in this one. Back with Kosovo. And this one way behind. That was from Camaroli. Eisner again. Thought there was a chance of that one banking in. Able to get to the furthest corner of the court. Tried to save it. But couldn't get there in time for Ravahi. 3 minutes, 11 seconds. Can Kosovo try to keep their pool dreams alive here? Like 3 games in this one. Don't want to fall to 0-2. As Ramani there from Kosovo. And having to get up 3s in bunches. Hit a spectacular one for Kosovo to get their first points of the game. From that point on, it's been a lot of results just like that. Back over here with Israel. Eisner gets it through to Ravahi. Nesher trying to find some space here for the shot. Does get to the inside. A little too much power there with the right hand, though. Ref had a good look at this one. And it'll actually stay with Israel. Question is, we'll have to look at the shot clock. Currently sitting at 9 seconds. Plenty of time here for them to work with. Working out here at the free throw line. Ravahi from way downtown. That one pops up so high, bounces ever around the rim before falling right into the hands of Kosovo. Camaroli, head down to the basket. Nice step through. Can't get that one to go. They do get it back out here to the outside. Eisner, step back move, hitting some hesitations. A nice crossover. Step back to the free throw line. It's not there. Ravahi thought about the 2. Instead, we'll go with the floater. That's a miss. Eisner saves. They get it back inbound to Nesher. She can't get it to go. Ravahi to Eisner. There's a method to the fast pace. And it ended up paying out for them in the end as they got the layup to go. I think at that point, if you're Kosovo, maybe just a little too winded, constantly chasing the ball around. But in the end, it was Eisner finishing it off. Nice swing, nice stretch there coming out from Israel. Selemani finds an opening there to the rack. Kosovo now with 5. Eisner, another shot from 2-point range is no good. 1:50 to go. Can Israel get to 21 or will the game clock expire? To wait to see if that 3-point shooting can try to turn on here for Kosovo. Ramani with the ball. Head down. Left side. Up with 2 hands. Banks that one up and in. They pull it to within 10. Revai gets that one sent. Here you can see the replay. Nice block from Camaroli. One of the shorter players out there on the floor. This was the Selmani layup that we have just desperately needed for them to try to get some offense. Nice rebound coming out there and the finish through traffic. Revai from Israel doing everything right now. A 2-point shot goes up. But Camaroli can't get her own rebound there. They will go back over here to Revai. Keston Ras thought about the 3. Oh, nice little behind the back pass coming out from there, and it'll be the shot clock violation. Israel trying to do everything they can to finish this one early. No success here so far. Let's see if they got a clean strip on this one, if there was going to be a foul as they were driving there on the inside. Small dispute coming out so far. And it will go to Israel. So it was a clean swipe. Ended up hitting off of them. Called for a jump ball. Not going to get it. Eisner to Keston Ras. That one will be slapped away. Ramani. Open 3. You need this one. Can't get it to go. Revahi. The 2-point shot. One also pops out. 46 seconds. All signs point to Israel coming out on top, which would be their first victory so far here in Pool A. And there's a miss. Once more coming out there from Kosovo. And a timeout will be called. So things will get extended here in Pristina. You saw the layup drop in there. Nesha been shooting a lot of those 2-point shots with confidence. No matter which angle you look at it, it looks beautiful with the shooting form. Then there was this one from the left side. Been the sharpshooter here so far. She had missed one from that spot previously, but with confidence. Shooters got to shoot. The basketball saying goes. Nesher has been phenomenal. We saw Eisner as well from Israel get a 2-point shot of her own. Speaking of Eisner, 2-point shot again. That time can't connect, as Cameroli will pass it off there to Ramani. Israel will try to slow some things down. As soon as I say that, it's Ravahi going to 2 players, trying to split both of them. More shots going up there from Ramani. They do get the rebound, though. Ravahi, again, a 2-point shot. This time, it's bottoms. Money shot coming out there from Israel. Just 2 points away from reaching 21, but there's only 5 seconds left in the game. Kosovo will get the ball, and hoop and a harm to close this one out. I think everybody was expecting the game to come to an end. But the nice play under the basket to finish with the left hand. Coming out there from Kosovo. From number 22, Selimani. 2.7 will be put back there on the game clock. Just one free throw being shot here for the 2-point play. We'll have Romania taking on Portugal after this game. So make sure you stick around for that. And the free throw does end up dropping in. Here's Eisner in the left corner. Don't even need it, but if she would have hit it, actually would have been a buzzer beater, and they would have won regardless. Final score, 19-8. Here in this one, big win coming out there from Israel as Kosovo. They now fall to 0-2 in this group. Israel now currently sit at 1-1 here in Pool A. We'll have one more game coming up there from Israel. That'll be taking on Poland, and they've looked like one of the better teams that we've had here in this group so far. But our next game that is going to be coming up here on the broadcast is going to be Romania taking on Portugal. A battle over here in Pool B. Romania fell to Spain. Portugal ended up beating Italy in a thriller by 1. You're starting to see the players taking the court. A lot of size going on the side of Romania here in this game, but equally so on the side of Portugal. Expect a great battle of the interior here in this one. After this game, we'll be taking a short break. We'll let the players get warmed up before we head on over to the team intros. Romania consists of Ferreira, Manea, Sipos, and Varejo. For Portugal, Emilia Ferreira, Gabriela Ipinosa, Joana Suero, and Marcia da Costa. They have been phenomenal so far here in this one. Expect a good matchup coming out here on the inside. Specifically from Ana Maria Verroje from Romania. She will be having the tough matchup between Emiliana Ferreira and Marcia da Costa. There on the inside. It is Emilia Ferreira wearing number 20 there for Portugal. Portugal in red with Romania in the yellow jerseys here for this one. Saw a lot of craftiness, a lot of great play going out there on the inside. See if that maybe carries over both these teams. Romania took a loss. Portugal got a win. So Portugal trying to move to 2-0, which in a group of 4 is always the best sign that you want to see. But let's head down to the floor for our intros here for Romania taking on Portugal.
Vazhdem na pret loja tjetër Romania me Portugalin, çdo lojë përshkon po më mirë se tjetra artan. Veç pak të marrë po çaponi jone. Domethënë, dizajnci ka sjellë edhe konte vënë të përfaqësojnë. Okej, Romania, numër 5, Maria Ferreira. Me numër 7, Teodora Maea. Me numër 12, Anca Sipos. Me numër 10, Ana Maria Gyor.
Ero com care n-ai curaj, n-ai cum să vrei. E posibil să o dai, dar e probabil să o iei. Că atâta șmecherie în Las Vegas nu vezi. Cum te scumpă unii curve, nici nu-ți vine să crezi. E capitala României. Ești decât atât. Să-l dovedești românii și româncele care
Nasze strosty były Portugalii. Reszta. Pe numer 20, Emilia Ferreira. Pe număr 9, Gabriela Istosa. Pe număr 10, Roana Soiro. Pe număr 13, Marica da Costa. Oh la la.
There you have your starting lineups for Romania and Portugal. Romania falling to Spain here in Pool B in their first game. Portugal able to secure themselves a win against Italy just by one. Probably one of the best games that we have seen so far here in Pristina, Kosovo. So we have our referees here for this game. If you are just tuning in, welcome. Had some great games so far here in our Pristina stop. Weather in Kosovo has been beautiful. We'll be live today. The rest of the day, we'll come back tomorrow to finish off the bracket to see who is going to be crowned champion of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Pristina stop. And then immediately following that, Saturday and Sunday, we will go to Huba in Azerbaijan, July 20th and the 21st. Saturday, Sunday, your weekend plans have been fulfilled if you had nothing going on. But a lot more women's series to come the rest of this month, August, and going into September as well. My name is Dirk. I'm the play-by-play broadcaster here for you today. Here this FIBA 3x3 Pristina Day 1, as it will be Portugal the ones to start off with the ball. Right into the hands of Da Costa. Nice little switch-handed layup went up there. Went up with the right, flipped it over to the left hand. So Da Costa will be shooting a free throw for the first points of the game. The free throw was good. Quick 1-0, little bumped around, lost the footing there for a moment. And that is actually going to go over to Portugal. So not the ideal start that Romania had envisioned. We'll go on to the inside to Suero, one of the top-ranked players that we have on this team, currently ranked 88th in the world here for Portugal, as Mania from Romania takes the 2 and gets her own rebound. Ends up getting the layup to go there as well. Now 2-1. Suero will slow things down. Espinosa will get it out. Ferreira from way downtown. Rebound to Ana Maria Verdejo. Any American viewers watching out there? Ana Maria Verdejo might remember a name from Gonzaga women's team years ago. I believe back 2020-2021 season. As nice step back move there from Ferreira. What a 2-point shot there with the confidence. And now here comes the up and under scoop. No good. Da Costa able to get the offensive rebound. And on the inside, no good. Went down there, one of the taller players that we have in the competition. Verdejo able to get the stop. That 3 coming out there from Maria Ferrao. Been the highlight here so far. We'll see if she's able to continue that one. Currently have Ferreu, Menea, and Veroje out there for Romania. As I said, here comes Sipos. Substitution that was made and miscommunication coming out there from Emiliana Ferreira of Portugal. So there's a turnover. So was Portugal getting those first couple points? Romania able to battle back over these past minute and 30 seconds for them to be able to rattle off 3 points. And oh, they got them lost there on the back door. Ferreu, that again from Romania, able to get that one to go. As Ferreira, the step back shot off the back of the glass pops out. And on the inside, it was Suero trying to fight there for the offensive rebound. Nice spin move coming out here from Sipos. The spin straight into the floater off the back of the backboard and in. Nice big shot, 5-2 now. Here for Romania, Da Costa with the right hand. That's no good. They will get it back out. Mania. Oh, everything dropping right now for Romania. It's a thing of beauty here. Da Costa loses the ball, but the ref will call a foul. What a swing this has been for Romania. Here are the yellow jerseys. Espinosa will get it down to Ferreira. That's a miss. What a rebound coming out there from Rojo. Sipos from 2-point land. That one's no good. It'll be slapped around, and somehow Espinosa, the one to come out there with the rebound of all people. Shot from way downtown there for Suero. Nice cut there on the inside by Sipos. Smart foul will be coming out there from Espinosa. Got the tunes blaring in Kosovo, and the DJ has yet to miss with any of the songs that he's played here so far. Bejohe backing down, getting all the way on the inside, misses it. Good defense though from Da Costa. Portugal look to slow things down. As soon as I say that, Da Costa tries to go up with the left hand. No good. Quick tap out there. It's Espinosa stepping back there for the 2 off the back of the rim. Thankfully, Suero is there. Da Costa with the quick shot from behind the arc. Romania will take a moment to breathe. They got the mismatch down low, and the immediate foul comes in. Espinosa coming in at 167 centimeters.
Kosovo,
195 centimeter difference there for Bejohe. Down low. You can see why they went in for the foul almost immediately. Age advantage does go in favor if you look into that. for the Romanian side. 7 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. Free throw, mid-range pull-up. Good there for Farahu. And it will be Farahu to check this one up for Romania. Screen was set. There down low. Farahu, no foot came off the ground, is going to put the shot anyway. Vijohe able to get that one, and it is going to be stolen away. The errant pass couldn't quite handle it. As there's Ferreira from 2-point range. Pops in and out. And coming out of there is Manea from Romania. This is the marquee matchup we're looking at down low, and what a pass from Vijohe. Able to get there on the inside to Manea. Ferreira, the one to set the screen now, trying to work out here in this pick and roll. Suero gets it to Ferreira and misses the layup, slapping it around. And Romania, off of the little pass arounds there, off the rebound, able to secure it. And here's another mismatch immediately. Another foul comes through. To be a little careful how many of these fouls are going to be used here. That one will be whistled on Da Costa. They're from Portugal. This has been all Romania here so far. Romania had a game against Spain that didn't go their way, 21-6 in favor of Spain. Portugal and Italy scrapped it out all the way down to the very end. There was a huge two put up by Italy as the game was expiring to bring it to within one, but they just didn't have enough time. This will go out of bounds, and it'll stay with Romania. Maria Ferraru, one that had it right there. And Portugal will get a stop to try to reignite their hopes here in this game. 2-point shot goes up. Suero will be the one for Portugal to come out there with a rebound. Dribble drive here from Espinosa. Out back to Suero with the right hand, and that one off the left side of the rim. What a way to fight down low. Gabriela Espinosa able to get that one. Oh, turn around there for the three. Couple pivots, was unsure there for Farahu of Romania what she really wanted to do, but ultimately resulted in a miss. And it will go back over to Portugal. 5 minutes and 6 seconds, a lot of time here for something to happen. Da Costa, head full of steam, steps into the inside. Another mismatch here down low. Here comes the post work right over top. And the smaller defender, Espinosa, able to get the stop. It's a massive mismatch over here, as there will be a stoppage in play off the dribble drive. And we'll see if the substitution comes in to try to get this mismatch back to where it needs to be. Yes. Could have been scary there for a moment for Portugal if they would have kept things the way that they were going. Espinosa, fade away there in the mid-range. Can't connect there on that one. Easy rebound there for Sipos. And nice work in there down low. Vijohe. Ferreira down low, trying to pull her away on the inside. And that foul will be whistled on the floor, so no free throw will come in here. Instead, Portugal will get the ball back up top. Ankas Sipos of Romania at the age of 38. The oldest competitors that we have here still battling it out, as Da Costa with the left hand can't get the layup to go. Mandia is the one to come out there with a rebound. They immediately try to force it back there on the inside. Now they do get it to Vijohe. Nice turnaround shot off the front of the rim. Everybody constantly battling here on the inside. Da Costa trying to show off the footwork. Falls away. What a play in down low for the Marcia Da Costa, as the mid-range jumpers there is no good. Ferreira from downtown. The two is good. And Portugal starting to battle back here in this one. It's a 3-point game. Timeout will be called. There you saw the layup for the Mania. Offensive rebound for Ispis, one of the smallest players currently on the court. Still battling in there down low. Always have to be aware of your surroundings. And this Da Costa fall away shot. A thing of beauty. And then the Ferreira 3-point shot to make the comeback even more realistic than it already was. Now currently sitting at a 3-point game. Romania getting themselves into some foul trouble. Something to keep an eye out on. Let's get back underway here in Pristina. Ferreira. Ispis gets it back over to Suero. What a find there on the inside. Ispis gets bumped around. Good patience and craftiness coming out there from Ispis as she was trying to fight in there to get the layup, but it was called on the floor. No continuation off that first pump fake. That's where the contact was made. So they'll get a fresh shot clock here to work with. Ferreira. The Ispis driving on the inside, kicks it out. This is a wide open shot. Suero from 2-point range. They connect, and Portugal are within one. Left corner pocket, and there's a traveling violation. Portugal with a chance to tie or take the lead here. The Portuguese crew there in the back hyping them up. Just a reminder to everybody out there, 3 players as substitute, no coaching allowed in-game. So that's why you see them off to the side just cheering them on. Can Portugal do it? Da Costa's in the game. Suero will get the ball. Made a 3 just on that left corner. Now takes a sidestep 3. That one a little bit ambitious. Call it a heat check, if you will. As Ispis down low, walls it up, gets the stop. Nice move there from Da Costa. Good patience. Portugal tied things up. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remain. Romania, their offense has come to a screeching halt. Vallejo down low. Been the saving grace many a times here for Romania as they take back the lead. Nice crossover move. Loses the handle, though. Has to put something up. It's no part of the rim. Actually falls to the bottom of the basket, so a shot clock violation will come in. The Gyor going big time there for Romania. You can see tired legs now here for Romania as well. Constantly having to fight and battle from the moment that this game checked up. They will go straight to the Gyor. Back out to Manea for 2. Off the bottom of the backboard and right into the hands of Da Costa. But look at this defense being played here by Farahu. And there comes a bump, and that'll stop play again. And that is going to be the 7th foul there from Romania. Little pump fake. Ended up biting at the bait there. Was Teodora Manea of Romania. So Ispis steps to the stripe. First free throw is good. When you get that 7th foul, you will see 2 free throws in play. Almost a rarity. That free throw made it 10-10. This one to give Portugal back the lead. All parts of the rim and finally drops in. Officially at the 2-minute mark. 1-point game. Manea on the inside and is going to draw the foul. So now a free throw to tie it. Good dribble drive attack here. And Ispis has found herself a lot down in towards this paint. And when you're at that size disadvantage, you whistle for a lot of fouls. Keep an eye here, just in case this is a miss. The Gyor for Romania has Suero on her to try to get the box out. Massive size advantage for Romania. The free throw is up. The free throw is no good. They don't get the rebound. It's Ferreira from Portugal coming out with a big screen. Ended up sending Manea down to the floor there for Romania, but there was a whistle. And there will be a timeout called. Romania wants to talk some things over here. A phenomenal game coming right down to the wire, as you might expect, Pool B. A lot of heavy-hitting competition here in this one. After this game, we'll be taking a small intermission, but then when we do come back, it is going to be Poland versus Gyor, and Spain will be taking on Italy rivalry for the ages in terms of those nations across so many different sports. And then to close out the night, but 4 more games after those. Gyor, Kosovo, Italy, and Romania. Israel, Poland. And our very last game that you will see here today will be Portugal and Spain. Is with Sipos. The step back shot from downtown. That one's no good. If it would have went in, that would have given Romania back the lead. Here we are though with Ferreira. They'll go to Suero. Getting it back inside to Ferreira. The nice spin and turn, the drop step move. Worked out to perfection as Portugal, they take the 2-point lead there off the drop step from Maria. From Emilia Ferreira, there of Portugal. Gyor, the one to check things up. Straight into the hands of Farahu. And there will be a whistle and a foul. Both teams now at 7. There you saw the small push come out. So Romania, 2 free throws. A chance to tie it again. Went from a stage to where it looked like it was just going to be all Romania to where now it's just back and forth. First free throw is good. Teodora Mania, here of Romania. This one to tie it. Can't get it to go. Oh, they get the rebound, though, right up with it. Tied up 12-12, 120 to go. Hit in Pristina, Kosovo. Suero gets called for a carry. Not what you want to see going down the stretch, a rare call. Probably the first carry that we've actually seen here today. So Romania will get a chance to add back into their lead. Sipos has it. Get it to Farahu. Shot goes up. Ferreira battling down low. Able to knock that one away, but Romania is able to get it. Here comes Sipos working out in the mid-range. Going to be stolen there by Da Costa. The spin goes up with it. There was a whistle, and it's a traveling violation. Clock stopped directly at the rare 60.0. Suero into Ferreira. That one's going to be slapped off the backboard. But Gyor comes out with it. Sipos tries to go off the dribble. And we do have a player down here. And off the protective barrier right under the shot clock. That one is Teodora Mania of Romania. She will check out. Hope everything is okay. And here you can see the play. I mean, the crazy effort to go in, slap that one, and a roll of the right ankle down there and towards the dead zone. So, Ferrariu will come back into the game. Could potentially be the last 3 that we see here for Romania here in this one. So we try to find out with the injury if everything is okay. Ferrariu from downtown, no good. But look at Suero chasing in there. Ball's going to be knocked away. Da Costa will pick it up. That ball's knocked away again. Suero takes a shot from way downtown. Suero can't get it to connect, but Ferreira is there with the rebound. Da Costa sets the off ball. Ferreira trying to bully her way onto the inside. Thought about the step back move. Suero with the right-handed scooper. 13-12 Portugal. How would Romania respond? The shot from 2. It's an air ball. Anka Sipos lined up a good look. But in the end, it was a miss, and Portugal still with that 1-point lead, 8.6 to go. Right on the inside. They give them the easy one, but only 3 seconds remain. They have to get up a 2 here. It's with Mania from downtown. No good. Another game here in Pristina, Kosovo, coming right down to the wire. And it is Portugal again scraping by with a win. They got their first win against Italy, came right down to the wire, 13-12. And now here against Romania, Portugal end up taking it 14-12. Portugal advance to 2-0 here in Pool B, sitting pretty, which they have a crazy game that'll be coming up later. That'll be against Spain. Are the best team that we have here in the mix, in the thick of things. That'll be our last game of the night that we end up seeing. As that is how things do come to a close there in that one. We'll jump back into the mix of things. With Pool A action, it'll be Poland versus Gyor, Spain versus Italy. We'll take another small break, couple more breaks in between, and then we will end up closing out the night there as well. What a phenomenal time it has been here so far at the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Pristina stop here in 2024. Kosovo has been phenomenal. The weather has been great. The crowd has been great. And the players have been even greater, putting on an absolute spectacle for all of us watching at home and around the globe. We're going to toss to a quick break. When we do come back, we will have more action on the other side. It'll be Poland taking on Gyor in Pool A.
Okay.
Dit ska këto me marrë shumë me sportivitet, kështu që mu kënaq bashkë, kjo është esenca e kësaj kërcime. Ne mund të jemi non stop të kërcime, që s'kena marrë.
Hajde. I prendesh do të kemi dy shika dhe një djalë vazhdim.
Hajde shika.
Hajde. Hajde. Çe dosti.